Hello.
Hi.
Coming to you live. Okay, we're coming to you live from Cheryl's home-based yoga studio. This is the October session, classes in session, and tonight we are going to share immune system support, immune system tips, tricks, especially for the cold and flu season that we're rolling into. This is going to be helpful for mamas who have kids, but really it's for everyone that is wanting to feel balanced, supported, and strong. So this is our girl. All right.
Hey.
Hey. All right, so we're gonna roll. We're just gonna roll right in. We're teaching this class tonight. So I'm Brienne, my sister Tierney, and
I'm Cheryl.
this is Cheryl. Okay, so we're just gonna jump in, and this is gonna be plant-based, non-toxic tools for moving ahead in the season. This is things that we personally use, things that we can personally speak to and share with you so that you get empowerment practices for you and your family. Okay? Let's roll.
Let's roll. So, I don't know if any of you will resonate with this, but for many years of my life personally, I was like always immune suppressed. I was like constantly getting sick. So fun fact, actually, if you are getting sick more than twice a year, chances are your immune system is probably compromised. Which is like kind of crazy because most of us get sick like a couple times a year. Bugs go around, seasons change, and basically like
Hold on. What? I haven't been sick in over 2 years. Just saying.
Right.
Go.
So yeah, so that is my reality currently as well, but it was not always my reality. So the point I'm trying to make is if you have chronic illness, if you're constantly getting sick, if you don't really get enough nutrients in your body in terms of like fruits and vegetables, nutrition, minerals, if you are constantly using antibiotics, chances are you could benefit from hearing a few things. So, my story couple years, 4 or 5 years back, was really me going down a path. It was lit by the spark of yoga, and it was really just an awakening to like questioning everything I was doing with my lifestyle, questioning what I was putting in my body, what I was putting on my skin, what I was thinking, what I was feeling, like all these things. So I was doing all the yoga. I did a yoga teacher training. I was meditating. I was doing acupuncture. I started eliminating things in my diet. I was doing a lot of really good things for myself, and I noticed that I was getting healthier, but I was still having chronic illness attacks. So I have endometriosis. I'm not really going to get into that, but basically all you need to know is that it's immune system driven. So it's an immune system disorder, essentially. And so the thing that I didn't realize that I was not doing was I was not addressing the issue of body burden.
Bioaccumulation in the body.
Right, so the bioaccumulation is the inability of the body to process the amount of toxins coming in, and it can't metabolize and quickly eliminate them as fast as they're coming in. So the very last piece of my health journey has been and continues to be, it's something I'm really passionate about, eliminating the toxic products from your life. So you can eat really clean, you can do the yoga, you can clean out yourself mentally and emotionally, but if you're continuing to lather yourself in products that are disrupting your hormones and your immune system, because those two things are connected. If
your glands are the guardians of health. So important. Your glands, I'm going to say it again for those of you in the back, your glands are the guardians of health. It is so crucial for everyone to understand this. Yeah, the interconnection there is just paramount to your ability every single day to be in homeostasis, to be balanced, to be well, and to feel vital, strong, and clear. So when your glandular system, your endocrine system, your hormonal system is out of whack, you are whacked out.
Yeah,
pretty much.
And all the systems, all the body systems are connected. So that was one of the things that I learned through my study of Vata, which is a sister science to yoga. And basically it's just, one of the things that I think is really important that many of you might know, but that's really critical to drive home when we're talking about immunity, is that your immunity, 70% of your immune system and the organization and the creation of immune cells is in your gut. So science now, we've got it, right? The brain-gut connection, everyone's all about probiotics and all these things. And
yeah, most of you have heard about the microbiome, hopefully, and you understand a little bit about the way that functions and it impacts our overall health and well-being.
Right, so we're going to put a bar in that because I'm going to come back to digestion specifically and tell you what I've done that's helped me. But I just want to read something important to put all of this in context about this idea of elimination and avoidance of toxic products and chemicals in your life. So there was a paper posted on the CDC website, and it reported that antibacterial soaps and cleaners that use harmful synthetic chemicals, including triclosan, which is a known endocrine disruptor, I'll get into that in a minute, have escalated from a few dozen to more than 700 today. So there's over 700 products in our toothpaste, in our dish soap, products abound that are really concerning. So these agents propagate antibiotic-resistant microbial variants, which basically just means that when viruses start to propagate in the environment and we catch bugs, they're resistant to antibiotics, which is why everybody's toying with taking 1,000 antibiotics and it's not doing anything, and then you're disrupting your gut and nothing's happening because your body's not in the position to respond appropriately because of all of the body burden. So triclosan is really horrific, and I encourage you all to either pause this or at the end of this, go under your sink and look at your dish soap. Look at your dish soap, and if you turn it over on the back, it may or may not, depending on the company, actually list the ingredients, because a lot of these companies conceal everything.
Yeah.
But if you get the app on your phone called Think Dirty, you can scan your dish soap and you will see if it's a conventional dish soap that you bought at the grocery. It probably has triclosan in it, and it's probably rated an 8 or 9 on the toxicity scale. Triclosan is it's in everyday consumer products. It's in almost every type of product. Most soaps, toothpaste, like I said, cosmetics. It's in clothes and toys.
It's notoriously also like in hand sanitizers. So for you moms out there who are grabbing like antibacterial hand wipes, I don't care if you're getting them at Costco, ShopRite, Wegmans, Rite Aid, like it doesn't matter. Any type of generic hand sanitizer, even like, novelty ones that are scented, which we haven't even gone there yet. There's triclosan in all of those, and so your kids are being slathered and it's getting into their bloodstream every single time that you're doing that. So just a daily cumulative concern to be abreast of, so that now this is something that you truly want to remove and eliminate from your daily lifestyle practice. And what that really means is that you're removing it from your bloodstream, right? We want to stop the daily onslaught of that bioaccumulation process, so that your liver and your lymph and your digestive system gets a chance to take a break.
Not to mention, it's been found in half of the bottlenose dolphins off the coast of South Carolina. Triclosan has been found. So it's an environmental issue on top of like a home health security issue. So if that's important to you, right, like our oceans and our earth, then that's something else to keep in mind.
But I think the takeaway point here at the end is that triclosan is an immune suppressant.
Correct.
It suppresses your immune system. So when you understand that if you have daily interaction with it, your immune system, you're going to be immunosuppressed. So that when you are in public environments and you're around wherever, airports, schools, you just anywhere, and you come into contact with pathogenic material, bacteria, viruses, etc., you are already at a lower threshold to withstand all of the various environmental players that are getting thrown at you. So that's a really simple concept that I hope we've spelled out for you.
The elimination and the avoidance of the things that are causing immunosuppression and inflammation in your body, number one. So the best way to do that, it's like, okay, well then what do? Well, my absolute favorite, it's like probably just like my favorite product line ever, is the Young Living Thieves line of all household cleaning products and personal care products. So what I'm holding right here is Thieves Household Cleaner. Oh, it's the best. So Thieves is protection in a dangerous world, okay? Thieves is protection in a dangerous world. I'm just gonna briefly go through, this is not the first time I've talked about Thieves, but I'm briefly gonna go through what's in it and what it can do and how you can use it in your house to start ditching the shit that's not good and bringing in the stuff that's gonna support you and your family. So clove is nature's richest source of eugenol. It is extremely antioxidant and extremely immune enhancing. Lemon, which I will show you in a second, is a powerful antioxidant. It's alkalizing. It creates digestive enzymes in the stomach. So remember when we talked about immunity being in the stomach? Well, an Ayurvedic proverb that I live by is that you're not what you eat, you are what you digest. Mm-hmm. You're not what you eat, you are what you digest. So you need digestive enzymes. You need to be able to digest the food that you're putting in. And if you're chronically ill, you probably aren't digesting your food very well. So lemon oil is something that is just a beautiful thing, and it's in the Thieves line. Cinnamon bark is rich also in antioxidants and possesses antimicrobial abilities, and it's also supportive of the digestive system. Mm-hmm. Eucalyptus is health promoting in a lot of ways. It has a compound called eucalyptol, and lab tests show it's effective against bacteria in topical application. Finally, rosemary possesses antimicrobial properties. It restores mental alertness.
I can't live without rosemary.
And rejuvenates mental fatigue. So one of the things that happens when you're really chronically ill and fatigued and immunosuppressed is that you don't sleep well. So sidebar on that, I'm going to come back to that. So basically Thieves is an entire line of products, and it can basically replace all these things. Your liquid hand soap, hand sanitizer, hand sanitizing wipes, general household cleaners, so sprays and powders that you could make with this.
For kitchens, bathrooms, multi-purpose, windows, countertops, toilets, sinks, ceramic, everything, refrigerator, like
everything.
Nothing is not able to be cleaned, touchable with Thieves. So it's really like do it all in one bottle, and Thieves is concentrated. So like this is how big it is. It's really not that big. This cap is all that's needed. You fill it up and you put it in I think it's like a 16 ounce cleaning bottle with water. And you just have like, how many does this make?
20.
20. This is 20 full size.
I have all the tips and tricks too. So
bottles of cleaning products. So
just message one of us, but I have lots of Thieves tricks to stretch your buck. Throat lozenges, throat spray, mouthwash, which is, I can't live without it. I order it every month. Toothpaste, dry, so you can use Thieves oil on your wool dryer balls, or you can use, Young Living has lavender baby wipes that you can take to dry out as a dryer sheet and put the Thieves on that, so it freshens the clothes and gets everything clean. And then it 100% can and should replace bleach, because that is just, we know this is very toxic.